you know, we are a people of problems. Everybody has a problem. The president has a problem. So if the president low-key picks his phone and is watching Nana Mensah Elavanyo, he won't come and tell you.
No.
That is, you see, people hype and watch them.
You know, they'll be bold to say that I've been
to this pastor. Yes, I've been to this church. But they will not tell you I've been to this shrine.
Never.
But they go. I receive calls from top to down. They go. Men of God will call you and say, oh, I've established a church. I want members. Do you know any spiritualist that can help me? I say, you are calling me, asking me about spiritualists. But you people will go and stand in church and bastardize them. But you will go behind and apologize. Hey, these guys.
I know.
I know. If I say I'll come there, you will come and find me a bit because info I have.
Plenty info, man.
Plenty info, bro.
Alright people, daybreak in Africa, nightfall in Europe, sunshine in Jamaica, rainfall in the whole world. You can call me your darling boy. I am the God that all mics bow down to. I am very, very happy to announce to you that Skanking Vibez is officially back, man. Now it's taking a new turn. It's not going to focus on only reggae and dancehall. We have so many genres that it's going to be covering. For instance, you always see the glory, but you don't know the story behind the success stories, man. So we're going to be inviting people, the industry players, into our studios, to tell their own stories, the gist, the nitty-gritties, and also the gossips, and everything they face in the industry.
All right, this is your darling boy once again. You're live on Skanking Vibez. Yes, I have my big brother in the house, man. My namesake. I don't know how to introduce him. Maybe I'll just allow him to introduce himself because if I want to do the introduction, I'll be mentioning AKAs. We don't go finish for yesterday.
Skanking Vibez.
Yes, sir.
It's good to see you, Arnold. Hey.
Big bro.
Way back.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to see you. I've been following your stuff online.
Before we start, people who are watching you for the first time, I would like you to introduce yourself. Some little information about you.
Right. So for the first timers who are seeing Arnold Mensah Elavanyo for your first time, I'm a media practitioner. Consummate professional media practitioner.
Right.
Actually schooled, have a degree in film and television. And I decided to switch to stay in, journalism largely. I'm a YouTuber, one of the few people who started social media interviews in Ghana. Yes, very few, if not the first. Then I don't know what else is left. Because when I started doing it, I did it for so many years with no one else doing it as well. Except people who record for TV and cut, some excerpts of it and put it on social media. Right. I was recording solely for social media.
Just that.
Yes, and it's been more than a decade of doing that. So that's another aspect of me. I've been a radio personality. I've been a TV personality. And I'm still in it, doing my vlogging, doing my 5 in 5. It is what it is. Now, 5 in 5 is in some different dimensions.
Wow, Arnold, as you mentioned, what you really went to school for, that's not what you are practicing.
Okay, so I majored in editing.
Okay.
I majored in editing, but I have an editor who does my editing. Everything. And then I've done TV extensively.
Okay.
But I majored in video editing. And when I was doing TV, I wasn't doing video editing in my TV days. I was doing mainstream hosting.
Yes.
I've hosted Soundsplash, New Generation. I've been a, stand-in host for Daybreak Entertainment on TV Africa.
Right.
Went to Xylophone TV, did Xylophone Studios.
Right.
So I've been doing mainstream in front of the camera, in front of the microphone person. So I've not really done a lot when it comes to editing other people's works. Yes.
Arnold, let's go into Vibes in 5.
All right.
I wouldn't say you were the few people who started this, but I would say you personally to see somebody to interview people as in entertainment and edit it under 5 minutes.
Yes.
I've never seen
It's me.
such a thing anywhere before. It's you for the first time.
It's
I
me.
mean, people watching us right about now, me myself, I would like to learn something from that because they make sense to me. Like, say you go sit, interview people like 30 minutes,
then cut 5 minutes.
Then you cut 5 minutes,
yes, and put it out. And in fact, that's how come I had the name Vibes in 5. So all the vibes you give,
you get within 5 minutes.
Yes. So whatever we're talking about, all the vibes that we decide to give to you, we'll give it to you in 5 minutes.
How do you do that?
So Vibes in 5. Okay, so this is how I do it. When social media broke through really here, people didn't have much to spend on data.
Data, yes.
Even up until now. Yes, so I considered data. I also considered the fact that it was something new. Maybe elsewhere people were doing it. But over here, you had a lot of people saying, oh, this thing won't fly because who will sit down and watch interview on his phone, or who will sit down and watch this for how long? So I needed to make sure that timing was something that you could spare. At least someone can spare 5 minutes. Someone can spare 10 megabytes. Then 10 megabytes, 8 megabytes, 15 megabytes. So when I do my edits and I'm exporting, and when I say exporting, I choose a codec, or I choose a quality that would give me great look, but less size. So that if you have 28 megabytes on your phone, you can spare 10 megabytes to watch Vibes in 5. And if you have 30 minutes break, you can spare 5 minutes to watch Vibes in 5. So the main thing that went into deciding on the name and the format was the timing that people had at their disposal and the size of the file. It has to be something that you can easily spare. I remember, big shouts to you, Sammy Flex, my right-hand man from day one. He's still my right-hand man. We talk less these days due to our activities, but hey, big shouts to you. And condolence on the passing of your mom. We'll all be there to support you. So Sammy Flex, big shouts to you. I mean, he played a critical role in this. There's been times we used to talk, like, Sammy, I've been doing this thing alone for like 2 years, 3 years, and no one else is doing it. No one else is doing it. When you go on Facebook, no one else is doing it in Ghana. So assuming I still had the mind that it was going to be only me forever, I would be complacent. I wouldn't find the need to reinvent myself and always look out for niches that are not common. So me, when the people all migrated to where I was, I left them. So Vibes in 5 needed to reinvent and reposition, and to still have the eyeballs and now project beyond Ghana. So what was it? Entertainers, yes. If I interview Shatawale, he's huge. He has fans in Nigeria. He has fans in Togo, Benin. If I interview Stoneboy, he's huge. He has fans here. He has fans there. But what is that one thing that, whether you know the person or not, all over the world, someone would like to watch? Human-centered conversations. Like a woman who is sleeping with his own son. You don't need to be a certain kind of person to want to watch. A Chinese, once they can read and understand that this is English, this is a mother and son affair, it's global kind of conversation. Who wouldn't want to watch a conversation where, a young lady who everybody thinks would be highly morally upright comes on there and says, as for me, I want to lead this kind of life, and it is married men I want to go after. I mean, who wouldn't want to watch this? So we had to switch drastically from centering it around entertainment people and entertainment lovers to open it up to what everybody else can also enjoy.
Now, somebody will ask, there's something we call cloud chasing.
Right.
When you got to the point where you realize that I've been hitting here for so many years, what would I do now to make the thing interesting? Cloud chasing. You didn't bring that into your...
No.
Why?
No. I didn't bring cloud chasing because, I've always seen myself to...
I'm asking this because we live in a country whereby the ordinary Ghanaian, the youth, everybody wants to
do something
and chase clouds for the clicks, the views and all that.
No.
But you didn't do that.
No, because for how long will you keep chasing clouds? And if you become addicted to cloud chasing, you will do the unthinkable.
Okay.
I don't want to be that guy that will lose my mind at a point because of pressure to continue what I have fed the people. And so if I don't continue to do it, I'm going to lose relevance. I don't want to be in that corner
At all.
So let me focus on my content.
Okay.
Let the content do the cloud chasing and not me. Because that pressure, I don't want it.
No.
And my time is too limited to be thinking about how do I draw it to myself. The attention shouldn't necessarily be on me,
Okay.
but it should be on Vibes in 5. And once it is on Vibes in 5, inadvertently, it's me.
Arnold, thank you very much. But I want us to move a little bit from the content creation and go into radio.
Right.
You've done TV, you've done radio.
I've done radio.
Right. You were on radio from Monday to Friday.
Yes.
But you were still relevant with content creation.
Yes.
People watching us, viewers, and the young ones coming up. As for them, you know the Gen Zs now, they don't want to. Small thing, they are tired. Small thing, they start complaining. But this is you. You come on radio.
I come on radio.
Monday to Friday.
Yes.
But still relevant with content
I remember I was even doing Saturdays, link up.
Saturdays?
Yes. Saturday afternoons, link up. Yeah, reloaded.
I mean, and what's the magic?
Okay, so can you be lazy? You can't be lazy. If you know where you're going and what you want to achieve out of it, I didn't want to be just a content creator who is a content creator just like that. I wanted to make something out of it. Mind you, my life is on it. I schooled for it. And whatever people gain from their work, maybe a banker rises to the top and becomes super rich, buys his house, buys cars, take care of his children, his family with that money. I wanted to also be able to achieve and become an achiever with the work I am doing, which is media.
Okay.
So whatever I needed to do to make sure I make it, I did it. Very hardworking. See, we come on radio. Big shouts again to Mr. Massive. Big shouts to you, Sammy Flex.
Very early in the morning.
Very early. I wake up at 4 a.m. Get on radio. We'll do 6 a.m. to 10 a.m., 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. sometimes. Right after that, the guests who come as panel on the show, they are my guests for Vibes in 5 as well.
Again.
Yes. So once we are done and I step out of the studio, my camera folks are ready. Eddie, big shouts to you, Sat and Legend. They are ready and we continue with the interview. So the 1 hour we used to chit chat. You know, usually after radio shows and TV shows, we talk. You know, go and sit somewhere, drink or have conversations before you disperse. That time.
So that time is like
my work time.
3 p.m.
Yeah, it's my work time.
Okay.
You know, so once you're done, we're going to record. Once you're done, we're going to record. Sometimes I arrange and the person will come and wait. When I'm done with radio, we do Vibes in 5.
Let me ask you this. I mean, it's best you can choose to answer or not.
Yeah, go ahead.
There's a school of thought that entertainers from movies, musicians, and all that.
Yes.
Most of them are ungrateful. Most of them are ungrateful. They don't look back when they become big. Now, switching from entertaining them in that era,
yes,
through to interviewing people in the society and all that,
right,
to where you are now. I know we're gonna get there.
Right.
Is it because of the ungratefulness that's why you switch to what you are doing now as I'm talking to you? Is it? Have you had that experience before and you'll be like, hey, what you do is paying me because of you, eh? Personally, you've just said it before, but personally, have you been through that before?
I don't allow my energy to even feel that. Because, look, if this is my life and this is how it's going to be till I die, I will interview thousands of people. Even now, I've crossed, the 10,000. I've gone so many years of interview. So imagine you're going to fish out the ungrateful ones and spare them your energy to feel like you were ungrateful to me. No, you come for my interview. Whatever I needed to do for you, I'll do for you. If you go, you go. I don't expect anything from you.
Okay.
If you were to pay me for my work, you pay. I do the work. I'm done. If I'm doing it for you pro bono, when we're done, we're done. I don't hold you in a certain position where I would expect that 2 years from now, if you become big, come and throw some light on me. Not to boast, but we've been in the limelight for long. Ever since I entered media, I've been in the public space. So you will not make me a star.
I like that energy. I know.
Yeah.
You know that when it comes to the traditional side,
yes,
people got the opportunity on TV and they started misbehaving. They do sikagari, They do bring 2 CD. I'll tell you it's 20,000 for you and all that. There was a time whereby money doubling.
Yeah.
There was a time whereby the NCA started attacking those people or stopping them from showing them stars on TV. But when you went on that tangent, I've realized that you sieved the chaff from the main product. Your interview with these people is different from all that. First, how do you get these people?
One of the most asked questions, like, how do you get them?
What do you tell them? How are you able to convince them to come and sit and, open up like that?
Yes. I think, first of all, for sitting and opening up, I think is a skill that I've learned and honed over the years.
Right.
You know, so when your guest is comfortable, they can tell you
everything,
whatever. They get home and they feel, hey, did I say this and say that? It's like you've been hypnotized. When you get them to that state, whatever you ask, they'll just be calling it. So it's a skill that you, the interviewer, need to have and build. That's one. Now, when I got into it, what was the reaction? And how do I find them? They find me. I have never at any point in time, and my producer is here, I've never at any point in time gone to scout for a spiritualist, found him, picked our phone and say, we've heard about you and we want to come and interview you. Not for once. Not for once.
Not for once.
Not for once.
They look for you rather.
Yes. Because we had built the platform from 2014 till after 2020. So they knew it was a formidable platform. And they are smart people. When TV said no, they looked at the next platform that can give them a listening ear, I would say.
Even on the national level,
yes.
When they want to pray, they will call the imam, the pastor.
Traditionalists, then it becomes a problem. Yes, there are lots of them doing stuff that are not okay. Pastors are doing it too.
Yeah, they're also doing it.
Yes. So if you fear these people, fear the pastors too. But if you don't fear the pastors, but they do the same thing. And then you look at the traditionalists and you hate him because of their outfit or their costume, then that is
unfair.
Very unfair. And again, they all use one product, spirit. The man of God says, I will pray to the Spirit of God to fix your problem. The Imam says, I'll pray to Allah to fix your problem. Traditionalist says, I'll talk to Amadioha. You say, hey, he's satanic, he's demonic. But they're all using the same denominator, spirit. So if the man of God is selling a handkerchief to you that he says he has prayed over for 100,000 CDs and stickers, stick it in front of your building and you gladly buy it and you stick it on your building and nobody complains. Why is it that if the spiritualist says, I have prayed on this stone, take it. You say he's
it becomes
evil.
A problem.
And then when I'm interviewing them, you say, oh, you are promoting Satanism. Oh, telling me, pastors have prophesied that I'll die in 2023. I didn't die. They said it, I'll die 2024. I didn't die. Maybe if it's 2025, I don't know. But I'm still waiting. Yes, it's still God. So in the spirit of fairness, and also for the fact that I saw a niche over there. Nobody does it. Like I started Vibes, in fact, nobody was doing it. There's another niche. Nobody is really doing it. I'm going to be here. When people come, I'll move.
You're really doing good.
Doing well. And we are a people of problems. Everybody has a problem. The president has a problem. So if the president low-key picks his phone and is watching Nana Mensah Elavanyo, he won't come and tell you.
No.
That is, you see, people hide and watch them.
They'll be bold to say that I've been
to this pastor. Yes, I've been to this church. But they will not tell you I've been to this shrine.
Never.
But they go.
They hide and go.
I receive calls from top to down. They go. So when they are saying it, I know what it is they are doing. I've been to Pastor Mensah Elavanyo. Beautiful, brilliant. But nobody will tell you I've been to a shrine in Kumasi.
No. They will not say it.
They will hide it, but they all do it because you have a problem. Everybody has a problem. And once everybody has a problem, they will look for solutions. And so they will watch whoever says they can solve it. That's how come that side also became very popular and it blew the whole of Africa. South Africans love spiritism.
Yes.
East Africans love spiritism.
Love it.
Nigerians, Beninwans, French people.
And they are proud of it.
They are proud.
Yeah, they are
it's
proud.
It's only in Ghana that
I was in Kenya some time ago. When you visit the Maasai,
yeah,
they are just like from creation.
Yes.
The way they used to be.
Original,
still like that. Practicing everything.
They respect it. They love it. Our brothers in the diaspora, they want to experience it. But because of what people have said about tradition, spiritualists, they hide. Men of God will call you and say, oh, I've established a church. I want members. Do you know any spiritualists that can help me? I say, you are calling me, asking me about spiritualists. But you people will go and stand in church and bastardize them. But you will go behind and apologize. Hey, these guys.
I know.
I know. If I say I'll talk there, you will come and find me a bit because info I have.
Plenty info, man.
Plenty info, bro.
Arnold, thank you very much. But before we go, I would like to ask this rhetorical question. Through your experience interviewing people of that kind of caliber,
yes,
who would you say is the biggest, let's say biggest or influential? Okay, biggest or influential juju man here in Ghana?
Hey, I can't. I can't say it. Hey, if I say that endorsement, personally, I don't even do recommendations.
Okay.
Because people are funny. They would later say, if something bad begins to happen to him, he will blame you. Say, shrine way now, so that's vibe. When they have a problem, their voice is different. Okay. When the problem is off, the voice is also different. I don't want anybody tagging me as so if you want to go, I show you. If you want to go, go. If it goes well, fine. If it doesn't, come back. We are all here. But I can tell you on authority, there are very good ones. Very good ones in principle and in delivery. In Ghana, in Togo, in Benin.
Most people think these people are illiterates.
They don't know.
That's what people think.
They are rich and intelligent. Look, forget you see the outfits they wear. Mostly that's what they see them in. See, these guys are millionaires, low key. They are rich. Some have been to school. And the way they operate. Yes. I mean, so they know what they're doing. So the way you respect the pastors, respect your traditional leaders as well like that. Respect the traditionalists, respect the spiritualists, because they are all selling one.
They are all selling one.
Spirit.
It's the same God.
It's the same God.
It's the same God.
Bro, it's the same God, man. Wayla.
Arnold, thank you very much, man.
Welcome.
It's been an interesting conversation from the beginning to an end. I know people will learn from it. But before you go, becoming a YouTuber and a content creator, is it paying?
Yes, it is.
It's paying, They cash out.
Oh, me, I get money. Look, that place doesn't fail if you do it well. It's hard work and so many years of hard work. Look at Woodmire. Look at Zion Felix. These are my folks. It takes a lot of hard work. And if you sit any of them down, they'll tell you, we will all see the suffering. You've seen my suffering.
Yes.
So it is not an area where you think you can just pick a phone, record something, and you start making money. One video can go viral for you. 2 videos can go viral. But let's see if you can continue going viral for 10 years.
Yes.
I've been doing it for 14 years. Let's see if you can go viral for that long.
I mean, Arnold is the godfather of content creation in Ghana. When we used to watch Vibes in 5, that time, maybe some of you were in JS.
Yeah, right.
Because they got 10 years or 15 years from your age.
Yeah.
You now do the calculation. Yeah, I don't go talk.
So it's a good area to get into. But be ready to work. And your salary won't delay.
At all.
It won't delay.
When you work hard.
21st at 21st. 22nd at 22nd.
No disappointment.
Yeah. And the more you do, the more you make. If you become lazy, you make less. If you do more, you earn more. And you can monetize it in so many different ways and be making money from so many extremes. I don't like talking about personal finances, so I leave it there.
That one, give me later.
I will give you later.
Give me later. Thank you very much, Arnold Elavanyo Mensah, a.k.a. Bra. You see me? Yes. It's been interesting and an amazing on the Skanking Vibez show here once again. We've been sponsored by Till Beer. I mean, the African craft beer, as you can see.
Smooth.
Yes, anytime you come to Alliance Française, ask for Mama's Cuisine. Soon to be changed to Tap and Till. Next time you go come there, we score here or
it be necessary.
It's
Yeah, it be necessary. We go run them. We go run them. Thank you very much, Arnold Wela. You know, I hardly attend interviews. Yeah, I like dodging because I know people won't spare me. So I don't
be like this one.
Yeah.
I go there. There's two people there, man. Therefore, pay you.
Oh, I can't say no to Wela. Wela, my namesake, man. Hard guy. Maybe he won't say it himself. But he's also one of the top producers Ghana has. Like, from top programs and with top personalities, radio personalities. So he's not a small guy.
This is a big endorsement. This one for Cat and
no, for Arnold Wela.
Make a put for
if man. You know, you know.
Yeah.
He's a big guy when it comes to production in Ghana entertainment.
You see, some of us, we don't chase clouds. We don't do some certain things. That is why we are not like that.
Yeah.
You back. But we are still working hard.
Very.
You know?
So
we are getting there.
When the call came, I had to come. There's no way.
Thank you very much.
Good to see you, bro.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
We're out.